Happy July. As promised, this is our collective message for the Patreon, the Creative Divination Circle. I thought it would be neat to use this tidal wave board because it kind of feels like summer to me, you know, like that big wave of just inspiration, which as we're going from Cancer season into Leo season. And in that vein, I'm also using the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. This is the Kickstarter edition. So let's just get into it, shall we? I hope you're having a good start to July so far. Let's just see what the month has in store for us. This casting sticker I created for the International Divination event a few years ago. And of course, I had to take the artwork that I created and make it into a casting spread. So that is what this is. I'm not sure if I've ever done a reading publicly with it. So we'll see. Okay, so... All right, this position here, this is the body of the situation. This is what July holds for us, the theme. And we've got the Fool. I like that. I like that as a theme for July. So it's a new month. It's a new stepping out into the world, seeing what every day feels like a new day. Let's see what's on the horizon, shall we? The Rising, this is the middle card. This is what has caused the need to address going back to the start, right? This is building on this momentum. We've got 5 of inspiration, and inspiration are wands. So maybe there's been a lot of things, maybe there's just been a lot of stuff going on, like you feel like maybe you're overextended a little bit. The crest, this is the, I'm going to read them all together once I put out the cards, but the peak of the situation, what it is about coming crashing down to be absorbed back into the Fool energy once again. Basically, we look at this as like a wave, because it is. And we've got the Knight of Materials, and that's the Knight of Pentacles. And that's some slow energy, right? So we've got like this foolish energy that is really the body of July, right? This stepping out into the world, or just kind of putting yourself out there. Maybe it's a little scary, but the Fool doesn't care, because they're kind of like, you know what? I've never tried this. Why don't I try this one? And I just go and take a leap off this ledge, because of the rising issues that have been going on, and it's maybe feel like everything you're trying isn't working. So you just have to put yourself out there. But remember, with that Knight of Materials, it's really taking it a little bit slower, realizing like, yes, you know your goal, you know you're on your way, but this Knight is never one that is ready to charge. They take it a little bit slower. You know, I look at the rose, I look at the succulent, and it's like, it doesn't happen overnight. Like those, it takes it a while to bloom for all those petals to show up, you know. So maybe you're trying to force everything all at once, when you need to kind of take a step back and just be like, you know what, it's okay, it's going to happen in due time. And then the Lenormand, this will give us some action steps to help navigate. One, two, three. We've got the Clover, the anchor, and the heart. See how that's kind of spiraling inward to this owl energy, the big center. And you could actually, if you wanted to, you could use, which I'm not going to do with this spread, the owl, the crystal ball could be like an oracle too, as like another touch point for this reading. But the action is to just know that no matter what, opportunities are going to show up that are anchored in, you know, what you feel you know you're on the right path with, like the things that you really enjoy, the things that you love, is your key to that stable opportunity that you're looking for. So instead of trying to cast like the wider net, which would be the 5 of inspiration, the Knight of Materials is telling you to pull it back in and remember to focus on the one thing that really lights you up, and that's going to be the opportunity that you've been looking for. To give us some little above and below guideposts, so these are maybe like the thing when you're feeling like you're underwater, keeping on theme here. When you feel like you're underwater, remember this. To enjoy. When you feel like you're underwater, find the thing that you enjoy. To step back and just be like, you know what? There's a lot going on maybe this month that is out of your control. It's in this giant sea, right? So grab the thing or reach for the thing that you enjoy and help that kind of help you surface again. And so when you're surfacing, when your heads might be too far in the clouds, the above energy, we've got to communicate. So when you're feeling overwhelmed and you're feeling like maybe this above energy and there's just too much going on, just remember to communicate your truths, your needs, your wants. Communicate. If it's something out of your reach and there's like, maybe you need to reach out to your local representatives, you know, or to whoever is the one that's going to help facilitate what you need. You need to communicate. You have to use your words. And then again, so that's the above energy, and the below is to just enjoy, you know, like it's your month. It's your adventure. You get to cast this wide net and see what opportunities come up. So I hope that you have a wonderful July. And if you enjoyed this spread, let me know. I'm going to be drawing a couple spreads for this month. I've got a few ideas in my mind, but if you have some ideas of casting stickers or ideas for backdrops, be sure to drop them in the comments and let me know. Sometimes your inspiration helps my inspiration. For me, that could be this 5 of inspiration, like just see what everybody else might be thinking. And I will see you in the Patreon. Happy July, y'all.